Now, Shah Mahmood Qureshi, who's Pakistan's foreign minister, announced that a 17-minute conversation had taken place. This is between the Pakistan Prime Minister and the US President Donald Trump. This had taken place before the meeting. Take a look.
वज़ीर-ए-आज़म पाकिस्तान इमरान खान साहब की सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के साथ टेलीफोनिक गुफ्तगू हुई है। ये मुफस्सल पाकिस्तान का नुक्ता नज़र वज़ीर-ए-आज़म पाकिस्तान ने सदर ट्रंप को पेश किया है। हम आपके इल्म में है कि वज़ीर-ए-आज़म पाकिस्तान वर्ल्ड लीडर से इंगेज कर रहे थे। यके बाद दीगर मुख्तलिफ सरबराहान से उनकी गुफ्तगू हुई है और आज सदर ट्रंप से उनने बात की है। जो ख़ित्ते की सूरत हाल है, ख़ास तौर पर मकबूजा कश्मीर की सूरत हाल पर तबादला ख्याल हुआ।
Just an hour ago, CNN News18's deputy editor Maha Siddiqui had spoken to Saeed Akbaruddin. Take a look.
We are grateful that our views are taken on board as they should be for a country that is representing 1 billion plus people. India's status in the UN is sui generis. It is highly regarded. Everybody understands our situation, and we explain our views with candor and honesty. So we are confident that our views are heard, our views are taken into consideration, and going forward, we've also made it public what we perceive to be our internal matter.
Right, there's a part of this that we'll be going into a little further. There was the major jolt to Pakistan when US President Donald Trump had climbed down from his mediation offer that he'd given, of course, earlier in the month. This is a major snub to Pakistan from the United States, as Trump had asked Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan on a phone call to resolve tensions with India bilaterally. He's added, therefore, that he won't be intervening in India's internal affairs. The US President has conveyed the importance of India and Pakistan reducing tensions through a bilateral dialogue regarding the situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Right, moving now to a very closely related story, the situation on the ground in Jammu and Kashmir after a complete communication blackout over the last 12 days for residents living in Jammu and Kashmir. The administration has now taken the first step towards restoring normalcy in the valley. The first stage of internet resumption has begun in Jammu and Kashmir, primarily in Jammu. 3G and 4G net services are now functional in some areas. We don't yet have any updates from Kashmir. This is after Jammu and Kashmir Chief Secretary BVR Subramaniam yesterday announced that communication lines will be restored in a phased manner, starting with landline phones over the weekend, and schools will also be resuming from Monday.
Schools will be opened after the weekend, area-wise. Telecom connectivity, which has been a point of sore concern, will gradually be eased and restored in a phased manner, keeping in mind the constant threat posed by terrorist organizations. There has been not a single loss of life, and it is to the credit of the people of the state. You will see a gradual restoration from tonight and tomorrow onwards. You will find a lot of Srinagar functioning tomorrow morning.
Secretary, sir, you talked about resuming landlines and also schools.
Right.
Which areas have you chosen to begin with?
I'm sorry, I am not directly monitoring which areas, etc. There is a systematic plan. The IG Police and the Divisional Commissioner Kashmir, they're sitting together. No, I'm telling you is, what they will do is, they will start opening in the rural areas first. In Srinagar, in some localities, they will start opening. Wherever there is an area which is either a trouble spot or is vulnerable, those areas would be the last to be opened. So it is not rural, urban, or this city first or that city. Area-wise, within localities, things will be relaxed.
Now this is a question I'm bringing in front of you is, I spoke to a lot of these players from tourism as well as people who lost their livelihood, the shopkeepers and all other people. Who is going to compensate for their loss?
I am not going into compensation issue, but please hear the speech of the Prime Minister. The state is tourism is going to be one of the pillars, and the agricultural economy is going to be the other pillar, which is being promoted in a very big scale in future. I'm sure
for 15 days these people have really hit badly.
We are in conversation with them.